1051.
Bow 1051 is the Breakfast Club, and we got some special guests with us this morning.
Yes, the legendary Kenny Smith and his daughter, I don't want to say it wrong.
Kayla.
Yes. Why did I start to say Brianna?
Huh?
Kayla Brianna.
Oh, Kayla Brianna. Okay,
Yeah.
got you.
Well, good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How's everything? Now, we all know Kenny, of course, a sports analyst and played in the NBA for many years, but we don't know your daughter. Your daughter sings.
This is the new Smith takeover.
The new
New
Smith
York City.
takeover.
This is not Will and Willow. This is Kayla and Kenny takeover right now.
Now, you know, with your daughter being in the industry, now she's a sex symbol. Guys are going to be hollering at her.
How old are you, Kayla, first of all?
18.
Oh, okay.
She's of age.
She's old enough to be a sex symbol.
Easy.
Guys going to be hollering.
Hey, you know what? Hey, Envy, check this out. The craziest thing is like when I'm sitting in the stands and be like, yo, she kind of hot. I'm like, whoa.
Whoa.
Easy.
I know, and Kayla, you get to be around all those NBA players and everything. So.
Yeah, I guess so. But right now I'm on tour with Mindless Behavior. We just did the Beacon Theater last week. We sold out, so it's been fun.
Now, Kenny, you sure you want your daughter to be in this music industry, man? It's a tough business.
No, you gotta have a tough. NBA is tough business. You know what I mean? Like it's all. I told my father this. I said, I'm nervous about Kayla Brianna going into music now. Signed with Interscope Records, all this stuff. He's like, listen, I was nervous when you went to the NBA. Like, yo, if you don't do your job as a parent, it's gonna happen if she working as a waitress.
That's
you know
true.
what I mean? She's gonna be out all night working as a waitress. And
That's
so
true.
it's all up to parenting.
And Kayla gets a lot of good perks too, having you as a father. I saw they debuted her music on TNT as well.
That actually was a surprise to me. I guess it was a perk for me too, because I didn't really know it was coming. And then it was like maybe 5 minutes before they kind of let the cat out the bag. I said, yo, I can't just not know about it. So they let it out the bag. But music is something I really didn't know anything about. I know basketball. If you want Envy, you got kids, and I could get them into a basketball school.
Right, no
but
problem.
getting them a record deal, I have no idea what to do. So this was really all on her. My thing was just to be supportive.
But how did she get into music?
your
Yeah, when did you realize
Like a few years ago, I started my solo project, my demo project, and Vince Herbert, who's like one of the major forces behind Lady Gaga, Mindless Behavior, OMG Girls.
And Tamar.
Tamar's husband. You gonna say Tamar? Tamar Braxton's husband.
After Lady Gaga, you gonna say Tamar? All right, but go ahead.
He heard one of my songs, and he's like, you should work with the interns. And the interns, they have a lot of records out right now. I worked with them and did If You Love Me, which is a remake of Brownstone's If You Love Me. And an executive at Interscope, Ron Fair, heard it, and basically he signed me. Long story short.
Nice. So you knew Brownstones If You Love Me at your young age.
Yeah, my mom, and just through the house.
So you don't need your daddy money no more.
No,
You got your own money.
Yo, I'm glad he's on tour now. It's like, but the funny thing is now, is like being like when you go through the stages when they're like 0 to 6, you're known as Kayla's dad.
Right.
Then about 6 to like 16 is you're Kenny's daughter.
Right.
Now it's going back to Kayla's dad again. So it's like she's getting her own identity, which is fun to watch. Sometimes it's kind of humbling because they're like, oh, can I get your autograph? I'm like, yeah, no problem. Oh, you want me to pass this over to I get played out a little bit every now and then, but it's cool.
Are you like the daddy manager?
No daddy manager.
I think he tries to be though.
Right.
And I'm like, I need to put him in his place sometime. I'm like, don't try to give me advice on singing. Like, don't
But what I do know about is the perils, the pitfalls, and the positives. Because it's the same entertainment, sport, it's all the same. Running the same circle. You go out the night, y'all gonna run into every NBA player, they gonna run into every entertainer, so you know what's going on, you know the circle. So that's where I kind of try to
So what are the
stay.
perils and pitfalls that you tell Kayla about?
Well, it's just hard work, hard work and dedication, because the one thing you have to do is be able to sacrifice certain things. And I know as an NBA player, I had to sacrifice. There's days I wanted to go out, there's days I wanted to, do something else, but the bigger picture, and if you don't have the work ethic for the bigger picture, and that's something you can't instill in them. Like, it's either you have it or you don't. You can have talent, but if you don't have work ethic, you're just gonna be a fly by night.
So who goes on the road with you, Kayla?
My aunt right now. My aunt and my cousin are with me.
Is she a good aunt or the cool aunt? The cool aunt that, let you get a little drink here and there.
Oh, boy.
The cool aunt that likes Lil Wayne, too.
Oh, boy.
Tell her it is, and I'll tell her what I think.
I mean, she's cool.
Is that auntie in the corner right there?
No, that's my makeup artist.
Oh, okay.
Shout out to her.
My sister, when I was growing up, was like, she put the fist down.
Right.
So she's a put the fist down person.
She's cool, but it's funny. Everyone's like, "Who's that with you? Like, who is she? Like, who? She's scared. Like, people are scared of her.
She's intimidating.
She's very intimidating. But
she's straightforward.
Okay.
That's what you need, though.
Yeah. You gotta have straightforward because you just can't. You know what it is. It's out here. You on the road. It's everybody trying to figure out why they should be down.
Right.
And why not you. Mm-hmm. So you got to have somebody in it. It's just a tight knit of people in there. But the key is, if it's not instilled in her now at 18, it's not going to be there.
Is there anything that she can't talk about or any artist that she can't work with that you say, you know what, you're just not going to do it?
No, that's not up to me.
Oh, so you don't care. So she wants to do
It's up
it.
to her aunt.
No. Listen, if I didn't put this in her for 18 years, and now I got to still figure out, you know, she's at UCLA now.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you go to college, when I went to college, I was really on my own, man. It's like you can't figure it out.
Kenny's right though. At 18, if she was a hoe, you know already.
No doubt. No question.
You know, that's the truth to the matter.
Hey, I didn't like the way you put it, but
No. I meant that in the best possible way. But
that is true. At
in the best
18,
possible way you could say that word.
at 18, you go away to college, and if you're gonna mess up, you're gonna mess up. So you're off on the road right now, and I'm sure you're making smart decisions.
yes,
Right.
Yeah, of course.
How did that interfere with your studies though?
Well, right now it's summer, so it's not interfering at all. But I'm taking classes like music classes, like legal aspects of music business, touring and accounting, that kind of thing.
Nice.
But right now it's not interfering. I'm just on tour, summer. It's fun.
Who's your favorite artist?
I like Frank Ocean. I like Chris Brown. I like a lot of different people. I like Iggy Azalea.
Oh, okay. She was up here the other day.
Yeah, I seen that. So
Now, basketball. We got to talk a little basketball for a second.
Yeah, Kenny, you represent Queens, so who you riding with? The New York Knicks or the Brooklyn Nets?
Well, I always have to go with anything New York. So I was the only kid growing up that was a Mets and a Yankee fan.
I told you, you can do that from Queens.
You can
be
do
a Mets
that
and
from
Yankee fan.
Queens.
You could be a Giants and Jets fan.
You know what? I might have heard y'all arguing one night about that.
Yes.
You can't be one day.
I'm a Dallas Cowboy fanatic. I don't believe in that, being bisexual.
New York, you do both.
Well, I got to be a Brooklyn Nets fan now, so.
But it's like, and I'm same thing. I was a giant Jet fan. I was both because when you live in Queens, the proximity is so close, but then you're in different divisions.
Right.
You never play each other. You're never gonna play each other. They're never going to be in the World Series together. They're never going to be in the Super Bowl together. So we're like, all right, I'll be both. I'm New York, period.
Yeah, I'm kind of catching that fever being in New York because, I want to see Melo win a championship with the Knicks. But then I want to see the Nets do well, too.
Right. And, my name is Ken NY. It's not Kenny. So
gotcha.
I'm New York.
Got him.
What's your team, Kayla?
baseball.
Basketball.
Do you care about
She's
sports?
not even in sports at all.
Yeah, I really was.
I think you have no choice.
Your favorite basketball team, the Giants. No, what's your favorite basketball
I
team?
like the Lakers and the Clippers. I like Blake Griffin.
They LA out, man. My kids are LA out. I can't even feel it.
Does that hurt your feelings as an athlete that your kids aren't really into sports like that?
No, I'm into sports. But you guys were talking about Mets.
No, she's not into sports. It's okay.
Exactly. And when you ask me 18 artists, I won't know.
Jeremy Lin leaving the Knicks. Is that a good thing, bad thing?
Surprised.
Too much money?
No, I was surprised. I'm like, before he started playing well, they was scrubs. The Knicks was terrible. Like, I got a 15-year-old son that play ball. He doesn't know the Knicks as a good basketball team. 15 years. He's not like, for me, I'm like, oh, the Knicks, when I was growing, he's like, don't bring that. I don't need that jersey, Pops. I'm good.
Right.
So I'm like, he doesn't even know them as a good basketball team. And this was the first time when he went on his run, they were a good basketball team. Then when he got hurt, they were just average again. So to me, I was surprised.
You don't think it's too much money for him, though?
Man, it's a new era. It's like you can't look at the check anymore because nobody in the NBA is worth their money. Let's start there. So you have to look at, does this fit a need for you, and do you need it? So like, yeah, I
need a point guard.
Right, I need mittens. They $10 on the street. They really should be $3. All right, I'm gonna spend the 10. I need mittens.
Right.
Like you can't look at the price tag when you buy NBA players anymore.
And everybody trips out because he only played 25 games. But this is a very "what are you doing for me right now" type of society. That's what they remember.
But the 25 games got people thinking about you again.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like nobody was thinking about the Knicks was 10 games under 500. They was not gonna make the playoffs.
Right.
So you think it was an ego thing?
I just think that I don't think it was a great decision in my part. I would have signed him because if the Knicks aren't going to be good with Carmelo, him and Tyson Chandler, they're not going to be good with Tyson Chandler and Carmelo.
Right.
So they're still going to have to make trades in 3 years. So I would go ahead and roll my dice and see if I can be a top 4 team in the East.
Kayla, you know who Jeremy Lin is? Okay.
Are you in tune with the Olympics, Kenny? Do you watch the basketball that's going on in the Olympics?
I will. I have to do like a detox because we go so hard in the season. I got to do a detox for probably like 30 days where I just don't really don't watch TV about it, don't pay attention to it. I'll just read the blogs or whatever blogs on TV. I mean on the internet or whatever. But then now I'm starting to get back into he got traded, that kind of stuff.
And now you got to study music.
My music game is tight.
Is it really? Is his music?
Is my
is his
music game tight?
And he used to be a rapper.
You used to be a rapper?
All right, we about to make you.
Wait,
I want to hear
hold on,
MCJ.
hold on.
You said you put the NY in Kenny.
Hold on. You used to be a rapper?
Kid NY.
You blowing my spot. Wait, don't.
What was his rap name?
Ken and Y.
Ken and Y was the rap name.
Get out of here.
Does he rap at Thanksgiving and you got to tell him shut up like that?
Is he trying to get on the album? Is he trying to get on the album?
Yeah.
When the artists come in, they supposed to be the ones rapping and singing, and I'm supposed to be like, oh yeah, I like it. But you got me trying to rap. No, I'm not doing that. No, everybody from New York has like 16 bars.
Absolutely.
He says the same one.
Let's hear it.
Oh,
Come on.
I'm Ken NY. I'm a hell of a guy.
No, that's it. That ain't me, because it's the kid from Queens with 2 NBA rings. Now I could drop a track and I could do my thing. So when it comes to Flav C, you can't taste mine, so don't waste time. I used to take them baseline to baseline. Woo! Come on, man.
Open up on the album, Kayla.
That was terrible. That was horrible.
You from Queens, right?
Save me.
Do you have Nas' new album, being that you from Queens?
You know what? I went to as a premiere in Atlanta. So Nas is, that's Queens Bridge. I'm Left Rack City, which is kind of like kissing cousins in terms of neighborhood. So yeah, Nas is on the top of the list for sure.
You came out of Left Rack?
Left Rack City, Brazil building.
How'd you avoid shooting somebody?
That's very difficult.
He doesn't want to talk about that part of his life.
Oh, getting shot, yeah.
That's why we packed up the truck and we moved to Beverly.
No.
So we're in LA now.
Now the USA team, a lot of people said, I know Jordan and Kobe were going back and forth about which USA team was better.
Come on.
That's asinine. That shouldn't even been a discussion.
What do you think? I want to hear what you say.
It's not even close. The 92 Dream Team would wash this team, period.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And, we argue all the time because I be saying that, when you look at the teams back in the day, whether it was the Pistons or the Bulls, they had big men.
Right.
It wouldn't be all that driving and slashing that Russell Westbrook and LeBron do now if they was playing those teams.
The perimeter guys, I just said there's 3 guys on that team that would have made the Dream Team. Mm-hmm. Nobody else would have. They couldn't even. And the 3 guys that made it wouldn't start.
Who are the 3?
LeBron, Kobe, Kevin Durant. Those only 3 guys would have made the Dream Team. The rest of those guys, and none of them would have started because Kobe is not better than Jordan.
Nope.
No way.
Okay, so he wouldn't have started.
Right.
And they're like, there's no way that team.
LeBron would have made it because of pure athleticism.
No, I mean, that's like. I'm gonna go. I was going.
They have a good girl talk.
I was gonna tell Kayla. I'm gonna tell you something. I only know who athletes are depending on who they're dating.
True.
Wow.
Kevin Durant's dating Latoya Luckett.
Yeah, I seen that on
You saw that?
Media
Oh,
Takeout.
boy.
Okay, and Kobe's divorced now, but I think they're trying to work it out.
Gossip
Yeah.
Who else?
Girls
Oh
over
yeah.
here.
And I was
Carmelo.
Carmelo and Lala doing great.
Stay away from her. She will have you
What?
shopping
No.
every day.
That's how I know
she
who everybody
buys 3
is.
pair of shoes every day.
This one?
Yes.
Are you?
You a shopper?
She's so
Yes.
cheap that she gets to deliver it to Charlamagne's house, so she doesn't have to pay taxes.
Yes.
That's right. I
And
had
then
all my
Charlamagne
stuff
brings
is
it
in Jersey. You don't pay tax. So whenever I buy shoes, I have them delivered to Charlamagne's house, so I don't gotta pay tax on them.
Oh, well, that's smart. That's smart.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
that's
goodness.
smart, but that's
Shop
not-
smart.
Now, Kayla, when is your album coming out? Because I read sometime.
Are you
this
working
year.
on it?
Yeah, definitely sometime this year. I got to work with a lot of great producers. I got to work with No ID, Oak and
That's dope.
Pop, The Interns. I've got to work with a lot of great people. And then, my single Bombs Away came out today on iTunes. So check that out. And yeah.
What is the one thing you don't want your daughter doing in this industry, Kenny? Like as far as reality
Drugs.
TV? Because that's what they always say nowadays. You got to keep your daughter off the stripper pole and reality TV shows.
Well, that's low expectations, but my expectations are a little higher than that. I just say, I think the one thing that I keep going back to is it's not a microwave process of raising kids. It's a baking process. So it's been over the years of instilling certain things, and then the decisions are all on you. It's like the one conversation that she has to learn now at 18 is that she's no longer a decision taker. She's an information taker. So she takes the information and now she has to make the decision.
Right.
We're growing up, it's like, no, be in by this time. No, you can't hang out with them. Now it's like you take the information and you're the boss.
Right.
But that's a big step.
Now, Kenny, would you be okay with her dating an NBA player? J.R.
There's a
Smith.
couple-
J.R. Smith.
Come on, easy. Ray Allen, when he was young, like I know Ray Allen was a good dude.
Oh, Tim Duncan.
You know, Tim Duncan's a good dude. Tim Duncan,
But not
Jeremy
Allen
Lin's
Iverson.
a good dude.
But not Allen Iverson.
Okay.
They left Harvard.
She's looking at them like, gosh, Dad, those guys are not for me.
I know. I want to hear his list of approved
I'm just
people.
saying, like, yeah.
Now she kind of looking at you like, how you know J.R. Smith be DMing me on Twitter?
What about Delonte West? Can she date him?
Easy again. like anybody that I wouldn't hang with, I'm not really feeling.
True.
And I feel I'm a cool
True.
dude.
Mm-hmm.
I was a cool dude when I played back in the day.
Is he a
Back in
cool
the day.
dude?
Back in the day. Like,
Do you monitor like her Twitter and Facebook
Yes,
and all that stuff
yes.
like that?
No, I just follow
like
him.
replying to my tweets and like retweet. I mean, I guess it's cool because sometimes I get his
He
followers.
retweets you.
But he'll be like,
That's
reply, like,
that's a
go
hot
to
little
bed. I'm
saying.
like,
You know, that's a hot little saying. I follow. I'm just a follower. Just
Watch yourself, little girl, baby girl.
and I know timelines and all that. I got everybody else's time. I connect it all together.
It's different now though, because the parents and kids aren't that disconnected. Like it seemed like when we was growing up, we was very disconnected from
yeah,
our
no,
parents.
absolutely.
This is, we still listen to the same kind of music. Still, you know what I mean?
When I used to come home, my mother said, "What you do today?" Like now, I'll be like, "Oh, you was at such and such."
you were tagged on Facebook and blah, blah, blah.
You Instagram this picture of what you ate. I know what you ate. It's like different world of day.
You got to
boy.
block him.
No, I can't. 'Cause you know what gets blocked after that?
Trust funds.
But you got your own money, Kayla, right?
Yeah, exactly.
It's coming.
Not bigger than daddy's yet, though. Not bigger than daddy's yet. Well, we appreciate you guys for stopping through. And when do we get this album? Hopefully this year.
Yeah, this
You got a
year
name for the
definitely. Love reality. Not necessarily love as in being in love, but doing what you love and the reality of doing
TV.
what you love.
No, not TV.
The reality of doing what you love.
Is there anybody ideally that you want to work with so we could put it out there for them right now?
Frank Ocean at the time. He's a great writer, and I'm getting into writing, so.
Okay.
All right. Well, it's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1.